Hey guys and gals, Malkuth1974 back at you with another episode of our Space Engineer Survivor series with meteorites. Last time we left you, we were working on a nice little ship here. We're kind of under it right now, looking at a few of its components and engines and all that fine stuff. So, what are we going to do today? Well, we actually need to have a little discussion about a few things. I've run across a few bugs in the game that have actually caused me some headaches. The first bug is that the latest patch, or maybe the patch before, or at some point, the game has got a pretty bad memory leak. Now, that usually means I have to completely shut down my system and restart it. When I first tried to do this video, I had to actually shut the computer down and do it because the game was just, it was running like I was in slow motion. It was like blah blah blah. So I mean, that's obviously an issue. The other issue is some of you guys might be having issues connecting to your remote control. Like, see if I can do it now. See how I can't seem to get to it right now? And I'm doing the same exact thing I did last episode with my guy and all that stuff. Well, what you might actually have to do is jump in a cockpit of some sort, like this one. Then you can hit the I key, and then you should be able to see your ship. Right now, it's actually connected, like we said before. If you connect to the connector, like it is now, it's technically one ship now, the whole thing here. But if you do run across problems like that with the ship, you can't seem to find it in your list, just jump in a cockpit, or a cockpit that's connected to your vessel or your base, and it should work by then. It used to be that you always had to be in a cockpit to control one of these things, but lately I have personally been able to do it just from my person, as long as I'm close enough. But for whatever reason, it's not working today, so that's what you have to do if you do run into that problem. Now, the third thing isn't really a problem. It's what I told you I was going to do last episodes. I don't like building a box, a ship that looks like a box. It's too plain and too plain Jane. So I kind of made this ribbed version of the ship. It's the same thing. All I did was technically I sunk in the ship a little bit from where it was originally. Originally, they all follow down this way. And I've done that around the whole vessel, just like so. So that's cool. And we do have this up here. We can finish that. There we go. Let's see. Helmet off, helmet off. Alright, so there you go. That's that. So that's how the ship is going at this point. What I want to cover today is modules for ships. So last time we covered a little bit about sharing, well, not last time, a few episodes, the assembler sharing and all that stuff. That's one way you can increase your production from your assembly, but you can also increase your production using the refinery. And if you ever wondered what these little knobs here on the back of the refinery are, these are for efficiency modules. And what those can do is that they can, we'll just actually look them up right now. Let's look under modules. There's 3 of them. I'm playing in vanilla, so I don't have any mods, but you got productivity module, you got effectiveness module, and you got power efficiency module. Actually, let's just do that again. Module. Productivity, effectiveness, and power. So power reduces the amount of power the machine that you're connecting to actually uses up. Effectiveness, I believe, helps with, especially when you're processing ores, it gives you more ores, or you can process more ores per ore. I mean, per metal or whatever. Let me redo that. More metal per ore. I should say that 5 times quick. And productivity is it makes it faster. So we got 3 main things. What we want to probably do is effectiveness and power. Since we are doing all our mining manually, we're not so worried about how fast this is, but basically how efficient it is. And we're not too worried about power, but when you do add a module, it does, especially a efficiency module, it actually increases the power output. So generally what people do is they put an efficiency and a power, which makes this much quicker. So first thing we need to do is we need to get rid of some of this. So let's pull this away. We'll go up like this. There we go. And we will build what we need. So, modules. What do we need? So we're going to do a little bit something different here. Let's go to large blocks. And we will look for those modules. Let me see if I can find one here. Oh, we can see them. Okay, here it is. So we have effectiveness, power, and productivity. So we want to build an effectiveness one. So I'm going to build all the components. Like I told you guys a while ago, you can build your ships like this, where you can build the actual block and it will make all your components for you, and then you can grab the components and send them out. I want one and plus a power one. I'll give that. Hopefully we have enough of everything to do all this. And a power one. We'll kind of let that do its thing, and then we'll grab everything. Let me actually put in my hotbar with the G key. Module. So we got the effectiveness one and the power one. So now if we look inside, that is not for us, that's for something. This is our small container, but what I actually want to do is I want to kind of put that in there because we need some more stuff in there. And I need to find where those went. Oh, here they are, so we'll grab one. I already had some stuff in here, so we might not have needed all this, but who knows. 11. So let's put... Oh, did I not actually put the efficiency one on there? Okay, let's do that again. Module. Effectiveness. Was I say effectiveness? Did I say efficiency? Whatever. Effectiveness, efficiency. Look it all up. It's all the same. Oops. So it actually has to land. It has to be on all three, because if you look... Oh, actually, it has two. So actually, let me redo this again. So... Alright. So if you look at the module, we flip it up, you'll see that it has two connectors. So that means you have to be connected to two of these. So in this case, we can actually hook up 4 of these things. So if we put that like that, I'm going to actually hook up 3 efficiency plus 1 of those. Now we can do that. We don't have enough metal grid for that. That's fine. We'll need some more motors. There we go. Let me kind of drop down here. What do we need? Metal grids and motors. Alright. Let me kind of just make these 100, 100 inventory. I can grab them from here too, but I think I'm out in here. Yeah, I am. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a bunch of motors. And let's see. Grab that, grab that, grab that. That should weld right up. That should weld up. I need small steel tube, small steel tube. Alright. And we'll make a few small steel tubes. There we go. That one's good. Not so good. Alright guys, now that we're done with that, we have all the green lights like we said. We did make an arc furnace, but I made a mistake and I sort of buried it over here, and I can't really get to them. So we're not going to worry about the arc furnace. The big daddy that we have to worry about was the refinery, and we have that all set up. So if we go into panel now and we look up the refinery, we will see that its productivity is 100, its effectiveness is 168, and its power efficiency is 150%. So if we go out and get some ores, oh, we have a meteor storm coming. Should check that out. And they're heading directly for us again. That's not good. Hopefully the guns do some good jobs. I took out one. Wow. Alright, well that was fun. Not really, but it was fun. It was fun for a second. So, now we're back at the ship. So what we gotta do is kind of think of how we are going to do the front of this ship. I don't think I have anything. Oh, I do. One thing I did do while you guys were, while I was not doing the videos, is I added these atmospheric thrusters to the vessel, and we're going to get into why we did this a little bit later, but they are basically going to help us get off the planet quicker without using so much hydrogen. So we have to worry about that a little bit later. So I haven't really decided how I'm going to make the front of the ship actually look. So we can go through the design process right now to see if going something like that. So that's the end of the vessel. So generally, if you went like that, and then we went on this side, we kind of went like this, same thing. Of course, we can always change this later. So that would be like the front, but we don't want to have this such a large silhouette to come out the front. We kind of want it to curve in a little bit, but we still need enough room to have like our medical station and stuff like that. We don't really need a whole lot of room in here. This isn't like going to be a massive ship for like living. It's just to get us off the planet and give us established in space. So what I'm thinking is if we come down here, and I have to get those curved ones here, so round armored slope, we can kind of turn that. Wasn't turned the right way. 5. There we go. There we go. So 4. Now we can go like this. We are also going to want to make sure that this vessel in the front is airtight, so we can have oxygen. We don't have to always have our mask on. So 5, like that. That'll be sort of like that. And sort of like that. So in all actuality, these won't work. But these ones will. There we go. Yeah, we can live with that. So that's a little bit of the ship, at least the front end of it. Then we also need to bring it out here. Like this. then like that. Like so. You want to change that up a little bit. And like that. Like that. Like that. I know this looks crazy, but there's method to my madness. And I think what I actually want to do here, I gotta be careful because I don't want to break this. What we can do is go like that, and then I can break this. Get it out of the way. That works. Alright, so 5. Oh! Ow. Did I run out of... Yes, I ran out of oxygen. Alright, let me go get some oxygen. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. So I've done a little bit of the design work. It's hard to see it right now at this moment because of how everything is not welded up yet. And I might still have to do a little bit of work on the edges once I actually see it all connected. But I've got the basic front end designed, and this will be obviously the bridge. The bridge is only going to be like a single... God, the jumping around in this game is crazy. The lag will be like, you know, there'll be a big window coming out here. I might change it up around here a little bit. The main deck area will be up here. There needs to be another one of these here. If we come down here, this will be another deck area. I'll probably have like a medical station in here. I think that's all I really need. Cargo container somewhere, and maybe we'll be able to go to the back of the ship over here somewhere. Haven't decided again. Again, we have to worry about connecting everything, and I'm leaving this space open for things like gyroscopes and stuff like that, but I'm not going to worry about that until we get to it. So yeah, so this will be the inside of the ship, so hopefully that'll be good. One thing we do got to consider is that we need more than 2 engines facing the front, because those will help us slow us down, especially in space. So I'm thinking of going 3, and how I'm going to do that is we need to have another conveyor belt come up. I need interior plate for this. We can go grab some of that right now. I should be able to get inside here. Yep. So let me see. Interior plate. I got one there, one there. That should be enough. I don't think I'll need anything else. Hopefully not. So again, I'll bring the conveyor system up here like that. And we'll have to go something like that. And if we go back into thrusters, I can grab a regular size thruster. We can replace that conveyor belt. And we can place it just like that. That'll allow us to do what I wanted to do, which is sort of shrink this down a little bit. Just like that. I don't want that there. Yeah, I really hope the developers actually fix the lag that's in this game right now. It's pretty terrible. The memory leak is probably hitting me pretty hard right now too, so that's something we got to consider. And I think I can close this off something like that, which might look pretty cool when we're all said and done. With the engines like that. And let's take a look-y from this point of view. Oh yeah, it'll definitely look like a construction ship of sorts. We still need to do the bottom, so I'm gonna unweld these. It's fine now, we don't have to worry about this doing anything for us really right now. So this does, what I'm thinking of doing is we have to bring this back all the way. So 4, 1, 2, 3. And if we want to, we should be able to do 5. It's difficult when you're doing it with these building blocks. Should go just like that. And we can go like that, like that, like that. And like that, like that, like that. And we need that close off block. Just like so. Just like so. So there we go. I don't know, I like it. Let's get our welder ship primed up and going. Let's see if I can actually connect to it now. I doubt it. Nope. Alright, so I'll jump in my ship here, go to I. Oh, that's why we can't connect to it. We actually have to get it disconnected here. F. Go to control panel. Are the engines on this thing? No, they're not. That's not good. Alright. So control panel. I'll go to the batteries. We'll put those on semi-auto. And thrusters, we'll turn them back on. And now I can disconnect the connector. I think I'll just shut it off for now, for I know I can actually disconnect. Didn't work. Okay. Why didn't you shut down? Alright. Let me just actually hook into this thing. Remote control. Yeah, see, it won't let me actually hook into it. Wow, it's being a real pain in the butt with how this thing is doing all its stuff. So, unlock. Now can I get to you? I can. Yeah, but it's not letting me. Which is just silly. Just silly. Alright. So, remote access. Welder ship. Take control. I am in control now. I will have to disconnect this. Nope. There we go. We are back. Let's weld this up. Let's see what it looks like. Turn the welder on. You notice how it sounds a little bit different? That's because I'm sitting in my cockpit listening to this from that point of view. Because I have the realistic sounds on. Don't actually know if I have enough to do it all, but we'll try. I know I don't have enough to do the engines. Need to make some more components for that. Alright. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! So I'm not quite sure what's wrong with this chip. Remote ship is not remoting very well. There we go. Just kind of let that build up. Interesting that hydrogen engine did build. Oh wait, it was already built. That's why it built. So anything inside that's not done, we can kind of finish up ourselves. So there we go. I'll bring this back over to here. Gravity makes doing this a whole lot. Oh, Should actually just shut that off. I kind of welded up something I didn't actually want to weld up, but that's alright. There we go. So we will battery off, that on, that up. Oh, we do need to lock them up. All right, so there we go. So there we go. Yeah, so there's definitely some repair things. I don't want that like that. Oh, did I ran out of hydrogen again? Okay, so anyway, guys, for this episode, we are done. I got a lot of what I wanted. I didn't hit anything under there. Okay, that's fine. I'll well done on my own. But obviously, I want to fix these square edges. It was hard to see those while I was there, so I'll fix those off screen. So next time you guys come, we will see. I'll probably have most of the outer shell done by the time you guys come back. The bottom of the ship. I'm actually really liking the ship though, so. So yeah. So anyways, guys, this is Malkuth 1974. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, and we'll see you later. Malkuth out of here.